Well, by the way, we've learned in the last hour or so that the National Assembly Speaker has in fact turned down the opposition party's request for a manual vote tomorrow on whether or not to adopt that independent panel report which has found that President Cyril Ramaphosa has a case to answer after the theft of foreign currency from his Phala Phala farm in 2020. He's been accused of a cover-up, which he has denied and said that he will now take that report on review all the way to the Constitutional Court. Let's get you an update on that EFF presser. Bring in our reporter Mbali Thethani, who was in the room in the Johannesburg CBD in Mbali. So opposition parties have come together, but from what I got from Julius Malema today in that briefing, all of it hinges on whether the DA will go along with the main plan.
That's certainly right, Tembegile. Of course, so they are saying that they will be appealing to the DA because it seems as if they have been mum in terms of their position when they head off tomorrow in Parliament, in terms of impeaching President Cyril Ramaphosa. And of course, they want this to be heard tomorrow in Parliament. And we know, we just heard a short while ago from the Speaker of Parliament saying that voting process will not be done through a secret ballot, but rather it will be done through a show of hands. So they are hoping that the likes of the DA and some members of the ANC who have spoken out against this or on this Phala Phala report, the likes of Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma, who have called for the president to step down, the likes of Supra Mahumapilu, Lindiwe Sisulu, also a minister there, also they are calling for President Cyril Ramaphosa's removal. Let's take a listen to what he had to say when it comes to how they are expecting members of parliament to vote, and they're expecting members of parliament to vote with their conscience.
Secret ballot for what? If they are for the constitution, if they are for the rule of law, and they are not for the man, let tomorrow South Africa see who is on the side of the constitution and who is on the side of an individual. We are happy with the decision of the Speaker not to grant the secret ballot.
Mbali, just on that, the issue of the secret vote, the EFF has also left its legal options open, has it not, in order to, as Julius Malema was saying today, have the president removed from office urgently or with urgency. Sure if Mbali is able to hear us. Mbali, if you are able to hear me, I noticed the power was out there for a moment. I was referring to the issue of Julius Malema saying that they'll also be exploring other legal options to make sure that ultimately their goal of having President Ramaphosa removed as a result of the Phala Phala saga does succeed. Okay, that's not going to work. Let's leave it there. Mbali Thethani, our reporter at the EFF headquarters in the Johannesburg city centre. Well,